Let me plug my electric blanket in. Oh, this should be running off free energy, this electric blanket. Wouldn't that be good? I'll plug it in. Oh. To keep me warm. New plant. Hi. Let's see who comes in a minute. Oh. And ignore my hands because I'm trying to take my nails off. I'm just going to cut them short and paint them for now. Too much crafting, I can't have long nails at the minute. Oh. Ugh. I'll wait for a few more peeps to come in. I was just listening to, what was this I was listening to?
Serena Rothschild was the widow, or wife, of senior Zionist elder Baron Jacob Rothschild and mother of Nathaniel Rothschild. All we know is that she died after a short illness. We have reported that Jacob Rothschild is already
Another one died of a short illness.
dead, but it appears that attempts are being made to make it seem he is still alive in order to prevent his progressive-minded son Nathaniel from taking over the British branch of this still powerful family. In any case, with U.S. military tribunals well underway, many more prominent power brokers and financiers will be removed in the coming days and weeks, Pentagon sources say. Among those due to fall soon are IMF head Christine Lagarde, and senior KKR financiers, Henry Kravis and George Roberts. In addition, Prime Minister Shinzo Abe of Japan, President Emmanuel Macron of France, Prime Minister Theresa May of the UK, and mass murderer Benjamin Netanyahu of Israel will go, Pentagon sources say. KKR and their employee General David Petraeus are being charged in the ongoing U.S. military tribunals for their role in creating.
Yeah, because, sorry to just throw that in there, I was just listening to it before it came on, it just came up and I was like, yeah, because Theresa May can get tried because we all know, I think Trump put that out there, didn't he, that people can be tried from all over the world in America at those sort of tribunals. So just throw that out there. Charity shop. I did get something from charity shop today. I'll just go and grab it before I start nattering. Yeah, I'm a sucker for a handbag, and I went past the charity shop because I had to take some things in, but I forgot them. They're still there, so I'll have to take them tomorrow on the way to school. But I saw this in the window, and I was like, oh, it was only £2, so you know. And I just love, like, I'm not into handbags with little handles. I like a long sort of, you know, that go over your arm and dangle down. But this one it's one of those ones. Let me just get it right. That's like short straps, but when you pull it up, it's a long one because I like them like that or across my body bag thing. It's grey and it's got these big what do you call it, beads. Opens that way. I thought it was a bit boho-y sort of thing, so I don't know what colour it's coming across here, but it's grey, and I love things with tassels and things on, and it was £2 and there's nothing wrong with it. It's not marked. It's only a cheap one obviously, but I love anything, you know, that hangs down low or you can put it across you like that. I don't like little handbags you have to carry. I just don't see the point. Not anymore. When I was younger I did, but like on that, no. So I think with a boho top and that'd look quite nice. So I just ran in and got it, and I'll take the stuff in tomorrow. So yeah, I got that. That was that. £2. You know, can't mumble. I've been doing some art stuff, so I'll be showing that tomorrow on the art channel. Well, not art channel here, but tomorrow. What was the title? I can't remember what I wrote. Crystal water, free energy, and orbs. So I'm going to talk about orbs last because I'll see if any more people come in. But yeah, free energy. I'm just talking to mum. She's going, do you know they're putting the bills up? They're putting the energy bills up soon. I thought, yeah, are they? They're trying to get it all in there because then I went, oh yeah, well, in the future, hopefully, we won't have to pay the sort of energy prices we pay now, if anyone's getting me drift. And my mum said, yeah, well, you can't look to the future. It's got to be now. I went, hopefully, the near future. You know what I'm saying? So, because it is ridiculous. Hi. Yeah, because it's cold. We all bang our heating on, and then we get big energy bills. It's not our fault. It's not our fault the weather's cold, is it? And then, yes, I do know about Trump saying the tweet of leaving the R out of global warming, R, because we know who R is, and the global warming needs to come back. The R. But when I was saying today about listening to David Wilcox, in one of his videos I was listening to, and I told you about if anyone wanted to go over it, he was talking something about scientists don't really know what water is. I mean, I know we drink it and this, that and the other, but they don't really know what it is. And he said something about geometry and fluid crystal and liquid crystal. And all that went through my head isn't that what water is? A fluid crystal, a liquid crystal. It's like a crystal. It reflects light. It holds frequency and sound and light. So do crystals. Energy. And then I was talking before about the guy who ran a car on water and air. Water. Free energy. Because if you didn't know, crystals that I have in my house, they hold energies. So isn't water one big massive liquid crystal? Fluid crystal. That just popped in my head today when he mentioned, because I didn't watch all of it, when he mentioned liquid crystal. And I've been talking to people about water, you know, we don't really know what it is, be like water. Water's like the life source, isn't it? It's everywhere. Like I said, cars can be run off water, and some people might think that's a whack idea, but it actually can. We'll soon find out. People have done this on the internet. The guy who found it years and years back probably got killed, died, or whatever. When we talk about free energy, because free energy is all around us, water's all around us, air's all around us. It holds energy, frequency, light. So water, like I've been saying, water, no wonder they put fluoride in it to poison it and to poison us. But this is crystal water. It reflects. You think of like crystal quartz. It's like, because crystal quartz is, I'm going to go and get my big piece of crystal quartz, just in case there's anyone on here that doesn't know what it looks like. Crystal quartz. 1. Shards. And my big one, conductor, yeah, it's got a big copper thing on it that I made. Let me take it out if I can. Crystal quartz. I don't know why I'm doing this, but sort of disappears in water a little bit, sort of. If you didn't see the top. Just reminds me of, I'll let that dry. Just reminds me of fluid crystal, liquid crystal. That just came to me today when I was listening to David Wilcox. I thought, that's what water is. That's why I was saying about Dr. Emoto, and he did the water crystal experiment, frozen water with the crystal, you know, when they crystallise, if anyone knows about it, and you put your intentions on it, which I've talked about before. Yeah, get some crystals. You can put intentions over your water. I've talked about this before because it's crystal water. That's why people use crystals for intentions and why crystals in the jewellery. Yeah, crystals are I can't even speak. What is wrong with me lately? Activating. So water activates our body. We need water. No wonder they poison our waters and our seas and everything else to do with water. And they don't want us, we have to pay for our water even though it's free. This is what we're made up of, a lot of. It's activating, and you can activate your water by putting intentions on it with belief, positive thinking, Dr. Emoto, energy. Water holds light, frequency, sound, and it's an energy source. So, yeah. Is anyone with me? That's just come to me today and thought, oh my God, that is what water is. No wonder they want you drinking Kool-Aid and what would you call over here? Yeah, watch the water, exactly. You know, we're putting things in our water, but we're not drinking a lot of water because everyone wants to be drinking pop or teas and coffees. I'm not saying all these things are bad, I'm just saying, years and years back we just drank water, didn't we? Water with something in it, taking away the pureness of the water, and that's why they poison our waters with fluoride, putting things in the sea for the fish, because the fish have to have their water, whether it's salty or not, whatever, it's still, that totally makes sense to me. So if it holds a frequency, a sound, an energy and light, it's also, flow like water, it's also an energy source, and that's what I was talking about. Cars can run off water. We run off water. Hi dear, just say yes or no. Did you get my email and with the little video? Oh, not yet. I can check because I'm going to show you pictures. I'm just having a bit of a chat before we get onto the orb thing. So I was just talking about David Wilcox and the, what did I say before? I don't even know what's in my title. Crystals. Saying water is crystal, liquid crystal. That's what it is. I'm not repeating myself again, but that's what I just said at the beginning. That's a crystal quartz. Hang on a minute. I'll just have a quick look. My emails are just stupid. What did I put? Crystal. Oh yeah, free energy. So yeah, we know about the free energy. And then they're trying to put energy bills up over it because it's gone cold, as my mother was just telling me. Hi JPs. We've got Tupper, Dave, and who else have we got? Yeah. And there might be some more there that I haven't said hi. Just let me have a quick look before I start talking about orbs. It's really weird. I have to go in spam, and if I can't get it in spam, I have to just. It's stupid. Let me have a look. Did you send it today? Is it this one? Oh, what's that? Is that a video? Let me just check. I've got some things to show if this. Oh no. There's a video of me. What does that mean? Oh. I don't know. Right. Sorry, Tapper. I know I'm not showing that. Don't worry. Just done a video of orbs in my house. I can show it if you want, Dave, on here on my phone. What, Tapper, was there something else? Read the chat. I know. Oh, yeah, you can see something in my... I don't know, maybe. I don't know who with. Right, so I'm looking for your videos. Oh, no, no, no. No, you want me to show the pictures, don't you? So, I'll have a look. I've got to find it now. Uh, yeah, I'll look at it later, but I'll find the pictures. Oh, I had them before. Oh, actually, just let me look in my... Sorry, I'll look in chat. I'm just trying to find something. What did Dave say? Oh, yeah, upload it and then let me know and then I can show everyone. I've got your pictures, actually. I've saved them, so they've gone to my thingy, so I can show you. So, before I show you the pictures, had orbs in a music video. We'll talk about orbs now then, and then I can show Tapper's pictures and Dave's video when he's loaded, even though you can go over and see it, but I will show it on here anyway, and then you can check it out. So, yes, I found out Dave sees orbs and has started putting them on his videos, and Tapper as well. And it interests me because who was the guy I said I was watching the other day on Unbiased on the Fence? There was a guy called, he's got a channel called, I can't remember who I said it was. Go for it, Robbie or Rory or someone. I can't remember, and I'm really sorry, but I can't remember. Anyway, he sees loads of orbs, but he doesn't just see them. Obviously, he films them like you in pictures and films them, but he's got records and records of them. Following him in his car and everything, but some of them are shooting, and some of them have little lines, like he thinks are like portholes. You know, we have all this stuff about portholes going on at the minute. So where you see the streak of line is where it comes out into, you know, from different dimensions. Randy, sorry, that was it. It was, yeah, what was it called? Go For It, Randy's channel. And you can go over there and check all this out. It's like, wow. Even yours, Dave, I was like, wow, when they're all like moving about. So I wanted to ask people, hi, people, questions on there if you've seen them, like when it started, this, that, and the other. But I'm just going to show you, Tapper on here has sent me some really great pictures. So I'm going to show you because it's just like amazeballs. So here's the first one. I'm assuming this is in your garden, is it? And you should be able to see these. I'll make it a bit bigger. The tree's really nice as well. Can you see all these orbs? Wow. Can you see? Ah, look at them all. Look at these big ones. Oh, your friend's garden. What did you do? Was you like, wow, did you feel anything? A lot of energy, or were they around the tree? Did they move about? Dust. I don't feel you get big dust particles like that. You can see faces in them and, you know, dust. You can see them on this one. Just stood outside and took pictures. Show the gold one. Oh, that gold. Wow. That's the colour. You know when I say about like orangey red is a bit like that. You know when I saw something in the sky, but wow. Oh, I can see Welsh dragon as well. Look at this one in the tree. It's not dust, people. Oh, hang on. I just knocked it off by accident. It's not dust, people. Since when do you get orange dust? This one. See them all there? And then this one. Yeah, love is all around in orbs. Ooh. And then we've got Dave. You've seen them as well. That's really good. That's a gold one. That's amazing. Did you get any energy coming off it? Did someone just pass? My friend's wife. Really? So your friend's wife passed what quite recently, and then you went out and there was the orbs there in that gold one. Because you say that's, you know, what do people think orbs are? We've got interdimensionals, but then again, is that where we pass when we pass? Because it's a ball of light, energy. I think that's what we go to after we pass on. Because I don't believe we don't die, we go on, we're still energy. And sometimes people say when they see things like a spirit with a face, and that is where the energies resided of that person. It resides there for a while, but I do believe we all go to 18 months gone. Oh. Did she love gardening by any chance? Federation of Light helping awakening. Yeah. But that's why I think what 17 people watching. When I believe people pass on, think about it, pass on, pass to the other side. We're all just collected energy passing from one phase to another, never ending. Exactly. So we don't really die. So there's nothing to be afraid of. We go on. There's energy. It's gone down to 16 now, I said that. We all know about this guy because I was reading a little bit about him last night out of the big book of mysteries. And one day, when you tell me, I'll show yours. Because, funnily enough, in this book, it talks about orbs, but our soul never dies. No, it doesn't. It goes on. This guy, well, we all know about him, but I didn't really... Yuri Geller. Oh, 17 again. She loved to do lots of things. He had a pond dug out for her and her ashes. Well, isn't that good because it was in the garden? And the orbs were around there. The energy was around there. So, Yuri Geller, I'll just put it out there because some see orbs like that. Some say, you know, ETs, whatever. But Yuri Geller, I will go back to that in a minute. I didn't know. There was a guy that tried to find out if he was a fraudster. It's on 17 again, but he wasn't. And I didn't know that apparently they tried to get him into a sort of, to regress him back to see where he found out that he realised he got these powers from. And he said since he was a baby, and he just remembers like odd things going on where, I'm going to read it out to you, and then I'll go back to the orbs, and then Dave might tell me if he's downloaded his thing, because this was really interesting. You might not have heard this before, but there was a guy that I'm going to call Andrew. His name's not really Andrew, but I can't say his name properly, so I'm going to call him Andrew because you know what I'm like. So his name's not Andrew. If anyone goes, his name's not Andrew, I'm like, I know it's not, but I'm calling him Andrew, right? It's just a snippet, and then I'll go back to that. You know, if you know about John Lennon, because he was pictured a picture with John Lennon here. I know I'm going off the subject again, but it's not really because. Yuri Geller and John Lennon, because what did John Lennon see? He died, didn't he? What did he see? So, apparently, just see what you think of this. Right. Yeah, Yuri Geller, what's he called? Yuri Geller. Yuri Geller. Was hypnotised, right, to take him back to regress him to see if he could remember where he got his powers from. So, it says, see if I can get near so you can hear me. At the point, events took a completely unexpected turn. One morning in December, he was hypnotised in the hope of uncovering clues about the origin of his powers. Andrew asked him where he was. Geller replied that he was in a cave in Cyprus where he and his family lived when he was 13, and that he was learning about people who came from space. He added that he was not yet allowed to talk about this. Andrew regressed him further back, and Geller began to speak in Hebrew. the first language he had learned. At this point, he described an episode. He said it taken place when he was 3 years old. He had walked into a garden in Tel Aviv and suddenly became aware of a shining bowl-like object floating in the air above his head. There was a high ringing sound in the air. As the object came closer, Yuri felt himself bathed in light and fell down in a faint. As Geller recounted these events, Andrew, his name's not really Andrew, Andrew and his fellow investigators were startled to hear a voice speaking from the air above their heads. Andrew described it as unearthly and metallic. It was we who found Yuri in the garden when he was 3, said the disembodied voice. He is our helper, sent to help man. We programmed him in the garden. The reason, it explained, was that mankind was on the point of a world war. Yuri, it implied, had been programmed to avert the catastrophic event. The voice stopped speaking when Geller woke up. He seemed to have, apparently, he woke up. He didn't know about it. He couldn't remember, but he seemed very worried, and the tape disappeared into thin air. And some people were saying, oh, it's because he was projecting his voice and he could do all this, that, and the other. I can't say this word, like a tranquilitist. I can't say it. But the guy who was trying to discredit him anyway said, no, it wasn't. It came from above. It was metallic voice. It wasn't. So that just made me think, ball shape. I thought that was interesting if anyone didn't know that about Yuri Geller. But there is orb things in here. So I don't know if Dave has downloaded it yet, but let's see. Able, yeah. And John Lennon, I don't know if anyone knows, he was talking to John Lennon there, because I'll just read out what he said he was talking to John Lennon for was, here's some orby things as well. Let's get these orbs. Oh, they're UFOs. Yuri Geller. Yuri Geller with John Lennon talking about UFOs. Geller became interested in UFOs when he had heard the voice of a space being talking about the starship Spectra. After that, he claimed to have seen a red disc-shaped light that seemed to be following him and managed to capture UFOs on film. Well, there you go. So, just having a look because of our orbs in here. Orby orbs. New Zealand UFOs. Orb shapes again. Shapes. Trying to find orbs in here. So, has anyone else seen orbs themselves? Caught them on camera? I'm just flicking through this book. I don't. Oh, I don't know what's going on there. Be fine. Oh, don't worry about it. Has anyone else seen orbs? People take pics of orbs and some debunk them saying they are dust. Everybody says that because it's that thing of not knowing, isn't it? Oh, it's dust because, you know, if it's a high, maybe but outside it's harder to debunk. There are orbs on videos moving inside. Yeah, I've seen them. I've seen them on Dave's. I've seen them on, sorry, that Randy was it? Brilliant. That's not dust. And the ones where they go through the floor, that's not dust. I watched someone play music in a dark room and the orbs came. Yeah, because I've seen people film them in daylight, but I don't know when's the best time, or do they just come when they come? I'm just trying to see. I'm sure there's something in this book. What's that? And did you get a sense of... What sense did you get, Tapper? Was you scared? Was you... You know... Sorry, I'm just looking through this massive book. What is that? What's that? I'll have a quick flick through, see if I can find it. I know there is, but I probably won't be able to find it. See my video I just done. Right, I'll put it up in a minute. I'll just see. Oh. Yeah, I can't find it. Have a look, right. I'll check Dave's. Hi. I'm only scared of the living and not the dead. Yeah, exactly. Right, let me have a look. Right, what's Crosshatch and I'll call you Records doing? What you doing? Making a song? Sorry, I miss half the chat sometimes. Ooh, what's this? A warning was spoken to the Illuminati, dark to light. Well, it is dark to light, isn't it?
Very different administration. Biggest tax cuts and reforms in American history. We've started the construction.
All right, I didn't see that. So, I'm looking for Dave. We're going to see David Moore's video that you've just put up. You know what makes me laugh, Dave? You've got 17... I don't mean it makes me laugh, you've got 17 subscribers. You've got 17. The number 17. When I saw it yesterday, I was like, oh my God. And if you haven't been over to Dave's, go over and subscribe, please, because he's a great singer as well. But I'm like, the number 17. Hi. You're not... No, I've not seen Orbs yet. I did take a picture years ago, but I've not seen yet. That's why I believe people might want to see them, but I believe people either see that or do other things or get messages coming in or whatever. So, is it... Have you just... Oh. Have you just downloaded it, Dave? Which one is it? This one? This says 2 days ago. Have you just downloaded it? Oh, you're uploading it. All right, okay. Do you want me to show you the what? Do you want me to show the one with the dogs on? Because I know they've passed, haven't they? Do you want me to show this one while we're waiting, or not? It's up to you. Well, obviously because you've put it up on you. But do you want me to show them? My name is Johnny Dolly. Oh, which Johnny? John. Good name. I don't know what conversation you lot are having. I'm like, what? But has anyone in here seen Orbs apart from Tapper and Dave? Because funny enough, some of these ETs, with their beings of light, are supposed to come in orbs, aren't they? Which is in this book as well. And you can see things within the orbs, and also on Unbiased on the Fence, someone was showing you there was like a little face in one of the orbs, so it's not dust, is it? After you see what I see in my head, it's scary. After you see what I see in my head. What do you mean in your head? See, they say what you were saying the other day about seeing dead people. Sometimes they say if someone passed and they would say they were sat up in a chair, you might see something because that energy of that person at that time resides there. You know, I've never saw an orb but heard my mum's voice. Ah, have you? I wonder if it's like depending on what frequency we're on, if you know what I mean, as well. I have no idea what they are. Well, they're definitely energy, and I think some are us. I think that's what we go to on the other side, and some are. If you think about it, like but people get scared, don't they? Because if we go to energy, I'm just putting this out there. This just popped in my head. If we go to energy, so we go to spheres of light, because that's what we are anyway. If there was other beings off another planet, and when they pass over, they go to light. So some could be different, and some could look different, or be different colours, or you might see things in those spheres of light, orbs, pets as well, yeah. Show them show them, yeah, right. So this is Dave's. We're just waiting for him to download a different one. But if you can see these orbs, these are his dogs. See them? But you need to watch till the end. And go over and sub Dave's channel, Dave Maud, on chat. Bye. I'd buy a big house where we both could live. If I was a sculptor, but then again, no. Or a man who makes potions in a. Is that you singing, Dave? That's what I said. I think it is. But watch till the end, people. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. And you can tell everybody. Don't leave them to catch it. See them? This is your song. See the orbs? Yes, Dave singing, people. Go over to the channel. See the orbs flying about. Hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind. I put down the words. How wonderful life is while you're in the world. Oh, your babies. Sat over and kicked out the moss. Well, a few of those verses, well, they got me quite cross. But the sun's been quite kind while I wrote this song. It's for people like you that. Is the other one uploaded? Sorry, oh, I thought, that's it. Let me refresh. I know you're such a good singer. Yeah, energy, not dust. Dust see through orbs. Yeah, of course it's energy. Where your dogs as well. Right. Did you say you just uploaded it? Oh. Ooh. 18 subscribers now. I've seen one ghost in a pub, 2 of us seeing it. Ah, what was it doing? Why is someone mentioning vicious dogs? Go back to where the still shot is. Oh, right. Is it at the end? Sorry. I cut off, didn't I?
me forgetting, but these things that I do, you see, I've forgotten if they're green or if they're blue. Anyway, the thing is, what I really need, yours are the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind, I put that in words. How wonderful life is when you're in the world. I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind, I put that in words. How wonderful life is when you're in the world.
Was that it, Dave? Oh,
It's hard to believe that so many people are
is that it, Dave? Or I've just knocked it off again. Oh no. Was it? I don't think it can show properly. So if you want to check it out, go over to Dave Maud's channel and sub and like, and check that out. That was good. Halfway through the video, there's a still shot. I know, I just don't think you can see it properly off the light in here on my phone, if you know what I mean. So if everyone goes and checks your channel out, then they can have a proper look. But and how do you feel when you see the orbs? Because someone just said there's something about experience. I do think if you go in fear, then you'll see things that maybe are a bit scary or will resonate with you. People's experiences, you can talk about it on here. She helps herself to the vodka. The owner came down to drips of it every morning. Ah. How do you feel when the orbs are there? Because obviously they're around your dog and everything, so, you know. Or they were. That's what I mean. It's not being scared. It's a shock for the first time. It would be a shock for the first time because it's something that we're not used to. Some people know of this. Some people are starting to know of it or getting used to it. But if it, like I said the other day, if it's something we're not used to because we've been told it's scary or this, that and the other, you're going to be scared. Because if we, like I was saying the other day, some people might think it's crazy. If we're around, I don't know, different dimensions, different entities, spirit world, whatever you want to call it, because people all call it different things. If we're not told about this and you start seeing things, because I do believe the veil's being lifted very slowly, we all know what I think, it's going to be a shock to everybody because we've got told it's not real, it's in films, or it's scary, or it's this, blah, 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 blah. If it's here, but we've been deceived and a veil's been put over our eyes, blinkers, looking elsewhere. We're not used to it. So, of course, something you don't know or understand is going to be scary. The reason why we don't understand it is because we haven't been taught about it properly. That's just what I think. Does anyone else think that? Or is it just me? That's what I think. And because we are all energy and we work off energy, that's why when you're around someone who has high energy, it makes you feel happy. When you're around someone who's miserable, it makes you feel miserable. We're all energy. So these things will come to us. If you're, like I've said before, if you're feeling negative, it's still an energy. You will attract negative entities. If you're positive, you're going to attract the positive entities, spirit beings, whatever you want to call it, because that's how it works. That's what I think. So the highest place to be, even though it's hard sometimes, is positive, because at least you're going to get positive experiences. Maybe some are a bit strange sometimes, but, you know, maybe it's not what we think sometimes. Not to judge a book by its cover, because it might look like something doesn't mean it's that. We're just not used to it. That's why I say I think there's different things going on at me. Like some people are seeing orbs. Some people think they're hearing voices and things. Some people are, do you know what I mean? Getting things in different ways. That's so true. Negativity just drags you down. Yeah, so if you're working off negativity all the time, you're going to attract that energy in, which is of those energies that have passed that were maybe negative when they were here or wherever they were. Still goes on, still attracts the same thing, whether they're here or they've passed. We're still all energy. That's what we all are. That's what we all work on. Thank you, Tammy. Love and peace is all we need. Yeah, love and peace is all we need in life. It definitely is, and I do believe that's what you know who's trying to bring in. Hi, Fifth World. You guys, I'll be listening. I'm running errands. Oh, good. And you see great things in the skies. Everyone's seeing, to me, different things. You've got Fifth World doing the great things, you know. Can't really look at the sun properly because sometimes it's hidden, not as great as where you are. People are seeing, this is what I'm saying about, this is what I'm saying about the veil's being lifted in all areas, because you've got people seeing things near the sun and this, that, and the other, and UFO ET thing, whatever you want to call it. You've got the spirit side, it's all connected. There's just loads of things going on with people seeing different things or hearing different things or channeling different things or whatever's going on. That's the sort of thing that's going on. A little painting that I'm doing today, it's not finished, it's its bare bones at the minute, but it will be a little, you can tell what it's going to be, a little something when the detail starts going on. When it starts going on. I hope we get as clear as night as it was last night. Yeah, because I wanted to look out, because I like stargazing. That's what I like doing. And yeah, was it last night? The other day it was clearer. The other day when it first started snowing, it was really just not foggy. It's on 17. You couldn't see anything. But like I said, we're not told to look up, are we? We're told to look at our phones. Look at our phones. Well, I wasn't going to reveal this, but I heard her voice. She woke me up and sat down on the bottom corner of my bed. Who did? Who woke you up? Who woke you up? My son said today that I walked in his bedroom with my friend who lives across the road, and he was like, was that really you or your friend? And I was like, no, you were dreaming. And he said, I know it was a dream, but it was like really real, and it was you and your friend. Did you come in my room? And I was like, no. Oh, your mum? Ah, yeah. See, if there's been something that's been stopping spirit world, or whatever you want to call it, to properly connecting, is it all coming in now? Yeah, the astral, yeah, that's what he said. He said something about sleep paralysis, and then he was like, was it really you? It was really, I said, well, it must have been in my astral, and I was with my friend who lives across the road, so I'll have to ask her if I've not spoke to her for a bit, if she's had a dream about anything or anything, but after she passed, yeah, I've had a friend who did that with a nana sat on the end of the bed. Yeah, that's how it starts. That's how you started years ago, 14. You mean how you started? I've said before, there are vids of the soul leaving the body. Yeah, I've seen vids on that, and I've actually seen, my ex-partner's nana died, and I was there when she died in hospital, and I didn't see a light or anything. I just saw, we all knew she was going to go, and it was like, we saw a bit of dark on her neck, as if something was moving up, if you know what I mean. And then she took her last breath, and it was like, she just deflated. You knew something had come out, if anyone knows what I mean. She deflated, literally deflated, in front of our eyes, like a balloon. You know, you just go, say you were like, we'll just went, her face sunk in it, and I was like, whoa, you know. They say, I think someone weighed somebody before and after. I had paralysis young, so psychics for it, everything's scary. Yeah, well, some people say that, oh, the whatever it's called, is like when a demon comes and sits on your chest and this, that, and the other. I've also heard, which makes more sense, that it's you when you're astral projecting, trying to get back into your body. You might see yourself, but you might not see yourself as yourself, and you're trying to get it back in, but you're not properly awake. So your body, this hasn't woken up properly, and when you're trying to get back in, if you get what I'm saying, that makes more sense to me. So you are paralysed because you haven't woke up yet, but you're trying to get back into your body, and you've just got to relax and know it's all right. So we're here, but that makes more sense to me. I'm a woman, Leffel. Yes, JP's a woman. No, you can't tell because it just says JP, but... So, and and there's all these stories about this, that, and the other. Hi, T. Taylor, this, that, and the other, and this is that, and this is that. And that's why I said we need to know the truth, because people start going, oh, it's this, and oh, it's that. T. Taylor's in the house. Well, I'm still sparkling tea on my hands. It's still on my hands. But it's on my flowers as well. And the only other thing I've noticed, which just sounds really weird, I don't know if it's because I'm getting older, I mean, I'm only nearly 42, but I've noticed on my body, see these here, I have got freckles, but I've noticed, do you know the tiny, tiny little blood spots? I'm getting loads of them, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, when you're checking your body, and I'm like, why are all these little, they can be so, so tiny as well, like, there's one there. You can't even see it. It's like someone's got a needle, a pin, a little pin, and just going ding, ding. I'm like, they're everywhere. Like, what's all that about? I do want to just pop it out and say if we're talking about sleep. I thought you said sheep paralysis. I can't even say it. Although oftentimes can be indicated of attachment that is not good. Oh. Yeah. See, that's what I mean. I don't know what's what with what, but I hear two sides. But yeah, had doctors till I was 16 laughing. Academy. But yeah, I don't know what all these little ... things are. And oh, it's in the crease of my here. Oh. I don't know if T-Tail, I don't know if it comes out more when you're happy and you're vibing on that vibration of what you like and you're a bit more twinkly. I do want to just... Oh, sorry, T-Tail, I'm rereading your thing. I watched my brother die in the hospital by himself. I felt at the last heartbeat and watched his spirit come out of his body, and the room was very warm and my body felt every emotion of him leaving. Oh... You will notice marks on your body as your skin completely changes on the cellular level. You'll notice mark, blood spots, scars. They told me. Well, it's funny that, yeah, because I've been noticing, I'm like, my knees, I feel like, I'm nearly 42 and I feel like my knees are just giving, like, I can't walk. Sometimes I'm like, what's going on? I've started dreaming a bit more, that's good. Funny you should say that about feeling warm, because I've just seen someone on the channel, I just came on quickly, and they were saying they reckon heaven and hell, heaven is warm and hell is cold. And then you think about all them films like Game of Thrones, where the Ice Walkers or White Walkers, whatever they're called, come from the cold, don't they? Come from underground. They're cold. That's why when they say you see dead people or things like that, well, they say in a movie, you talk and it comes out it's cold. And I was like, oh, and really, we do need sunlight, and fruit and things, and our food needs to be grown in the sun and stuff like that, just throwing that out there randomly. So oftentimes those people who have a attachment attacking them while they are sleeping will wake up literally climbing for... Yeah, I've heard that too. Dolly, if you said what you say on here, you would have got me my diplomas. Really? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about half the time. Just, I get distracted and then things pop in my head. Yeah, definitely. You'll see it more at a higher frequency. It allows the crystalline DNA film. That's what you'll notice if you are around a lot of people that make you inspired, motivate you, sparkles. Yeah, I think that because obviously I can't talk to my friends about it, friends, because I tell them, the good friends, I tell them, but they're not into it. They don't look at anything that's going on. But I have a friend that I speak to on the phone who we talk about the stuff, we don't agree on everything, but we know about, he knows a lot and I know some of it, but we sort of bounce off each other because then I'll say something profound and he'll be like, where did that come from? And I was like, I don't know. But he knows about ascending and different stuff. But that's why I've noticed if I come off here now, I'll feel more sparkly or I can see it more when I'm talking about the stuff when I'm obviously vibrating in a positive frequency. Yeah. Dave Maud, I saw your comment saying that and I cracked up so hard. I keep seeing the number 17 because of your videos. I know, I just can't stay away from it. I can go on T Taylor's channel, Fifth World Light 17. Went on Dave's before, it's moved up now. Please go over to Dave Maud's and subscribe. And I was like, Dave, 17 subscribers, Dave. It's 17 again. And then I was saying, didn't I? My first name, 17, 1 and 7 is 8. My first name adds up to 8. I was like, no way, nothing's random. I've had dreams of drowning in the sea, but got to the top of... I tell you what I've had dreams about. I used to have dreams about, not had them recently. I'd either wake up crying, and I mean tears down my face. Can't remember what it was. Tears down my face, so emotional. Then I've had them where I'm laughing my head off, and I'm laughing that much. I wake up laughing out loud, and I think it's really funny, but I can't remember what I was laughing about. But I'm like, it's really funny. So I'm crying, I've got real tears, or I'm laughing my head off. Love you, Dolly. Already used it. Oh, thank you. I can get, I was saying I don't have, I'm sure you've said before, T Taylor, I have a friend who I talk to, and sometimes when we're talking, I can get quite passive aggressive sometimes. I might not look at it, I'm like, yeah, but, you know, because it's like what I believe, and they're like, yes, but this, and I'm like, I know though, but, like, even though we're both on the same thing, and I'm like, I'm not really aggressive, I just get very, I'm a Pisces, I get very emotional, but my intent inside and my intentions are good, you know, even if I can come across as like, whoa, you know, and sometimes I do swear and stuff, and I know maybe we're not supposed to do all that, but that's not the real me. The real me inside, like I've said, just wants all this truth, just wants freedom for humanity, just wants us to be what we truly are and to see the truth and walk in the light of the truth and be love. That's just what I want for everybody around the world, animals, everything. So, I don't think sometimes when people think, oh, you've got to walk in the light, don't be swearing, don't be... We get told to do everything, you know, don't do this, don't do that. I know it's living love, but sometimes, you know, we do get a bit angry sometimes. We do swear sometimes. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. I'm a Pisces. The 20th of February, I'll be 42. So, yeah. Honest to God, even when I was reading about Uri Geller, I'll show you to prove it. I did show the video last night if anyone didn't see. So I'm sat there getting in bed. I'm reading this book that I got off eBay, which is fantastic, about all the old sort of things, you know, that try to fob off as just mysteries, people. I get in bed, right? You know I'm on the Q thing. Here we go. On the 17th of August, this 17th, 1971. When you add up 1971 and break it down, when you add it up, sorry, it's 18. We've got 17 and 18. Q&A. Oh, you know, just saying, I have to laugh about that because every time I see something, especially Fifth World, every time I go on your channel, it's 17 comments are coming at, or I don't know, whatever. Getting woken up off my son at 17 minutes past 7. I'm like, and someone said, oh, my friend said, oh, it's because that's the number that you always see now because you're thinking about it. I went, yeah, but not when one had 7 is 8 and that's my first name. As we say, nothing's a coincidence, is it? Oh, let me switch my electric blanket off and try and get too hot now. Because we had snow here, peeps, in the UK. If anyone is suffering from sleep paralysis, take control back and tell those entities that you no longer consent to them? Yeah, taking your life force, that they no longer have a place in your reality. Funny you should say that because who remembers the film? I have mentioned this before. It's one of my favourites, The Labyrinth. Right? What does she say at the end? I've said this before. She has that book, or she's remembering the book, isn't she? That she was reading at the beginning. And she says to the Goblin King, something like, I fought my way to the kingdom. I'm going to find it because I love it. I'm just going to find the saying. I fought my way to the kingdom, right? It's all out there, innit? You know what I'm going to say, don't you? You know what I'm going to say. But for those people who don't, I'll see if I can find it. Labyrinth. Let me see if I can find it. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Just like what T. Taylor said. Are you ready? You ready for this bit? This is what we have to do. You ready?
You asked that the child be taken, and I took him. You cowered before me. I was frightened. I have reordered time. I have turned the world upside down, and I have done it all for you. I am exhausted from living up to your expectations.
Listen to what she says to him.
Isn't that generous?
Through dangers untold and hardships unnumbered, I have fought my way here to the castle beyond the Goblin City. And my will is as strong as yours. And my
What does she say?
Look, Sarah. Look what I'm offering.
This is important.
Your dreams.
Your dreams.
and my kingdom is great.
And my kingdom is great.
Just let me rule you, and you can have everything that you want.
Kingdom is great. Damn. You never remember that line.
Because we have to remember.
Fear me, love me, do as I say, and I will be your slave.
One of my favourite movies.
My kingdom is great. You have no power over me.
You have no power over me. So she said in the film, The Labyrinth, because that just made me think of that and I was thinking of it today. You just said, T. Taylor, you got to tell them they have no power over you. So that's what you basically say. In that film, she says at the end, she couldn't remember, because remember, we're supposed to be remembering who we are. He's enslaved us, enslaved her. Oh, you can have your dreams back and all this. She says at the end, the kingdom is whatever she said. And then she said, you have no power over me. They don't have power over us. We think they do, but we're just as powerful. You've got to tell them. Kick ass, people. You've got to tell them. You can tell them with love, though, but that's how I see it. And that's what always reminds me of that film, The Labyrinth. I love Labyrinth. I love Ludo. She was reading the story, wasn't she, at the beginning of the film? And that's the bit she could never remember, because they do say we came into this earth and we had to remember who we were. If anyone believes in reincarnation, that we didn't know, we forgot who we were, now we're finding out who we are. That film, you have no power over me. So I was like, yes, The Labyrinth. I'll probably have to go and watch that again now. I've been thinking same crosshatch, UFO hunting. Going UFO hunting tomorrow, and I'm gonna have to sit. I was thinking, Dave. Bench, garden. I've got a plug outside. Stick my electric heater on. Keep myself warm. Look up to the sky if it's clear, because I know you live in an area where you probably see more than I do, because you know. So yeah, UFO hunting. Oh, copper sculptures. Brilliant. Well, that's why that was actually in this that I took out before, that I stuck round it. See if I can get it back in. But I was just saying, T. Taylor, that I heard something about I know some people don't like him. David Wilcox talking about free energy and a car running on water and air, because water and air is free, but we're paying for it. And he said something about crystal. It just popped into my head today. Something about crystal, fluid crystal, crystal liquid. I thought, that's what water is, because you can put your intentions on it. And it helps you with changing, you know, when I said about Dr. Emoto, water crystals. They don't really know what water is. Water is a liquid crystal when it's not got fluoride in it. And it holds light, energy and frequency. It's energy. And it's all around the world with air and, you know, all the energies around us. My dude had a terrible issue with this because something has happened very dramatically in his life, and when he was a child and he had given power to his entity. Yeah. Dolly, I sent you a link with a new car on compressed air. Yeah, compressed car with compressed air. There's loads, you know, they've had all this, but, you know, it took me coming in at 38 years. I've been dealing with this. I told the entity I was here and it no longer could be anywhere I was, and that, yeah, I think you've got to stand in your own power. How did you do it? Did you just stand there, you know, like, what did you say? You know, put something out there and say, you know, you have no power over me. It was the beginning of him. It was the beginning of him believing that maybe I was right about a few things, because he had suffered with that his entire life. Yeah, it's like if you're letting that entity, that negative force, the force be with you, which side is it? Negative or good? Control you. Like the labyrinth, him at the end. He was controlling her with, oh, you can have your dreams back. You know, you can be rich. You can be this. You can be that. No, you have no power over me, sort of thing, you know? So I was missing you all busy as a fruitcase. I think you can stand there and, you know, say it out loud. If you feel you're on the attack or you feel like things are going wrong, you can say that. Power up in positivity, not negativity. Feel to take a bit. Yeah. But that about air and water just makes so much sense. All that free energy around us. You know, when Trump was saying, was it last year, about clean water? We don't need fluoride in the water. That's what's stopping us from, I've said this before, functioning properly, because it's calcifying our pineal glands. That's what helps you dream and stuff. That's why we're supposed to go, as soon as it go dark, we're supposed to go to sleep. That's how it works. They want us keeping up, watching TV, lights on, certain lights outside in the street lights now are not the dim ones, the bright ones, to keep you awake, so you're not functioning with your pineal gland properly. And if you're drinking too much stuff with fluoride in, it's not working properly the way it's supposed to work. Oh, I love you all so much. I gotta run. Oh, thanks for coming in, T Taylor. Thank you. Love you too. Bye. Keep it up, Dolly, and all you share. We need us all now. I know, we need us all. We're all doing different things, but we're all connected, and everything's connected. Everything's connected. Absolutely everything. So, say bye to T. What do you think about? Yeah, well, they were running the world, but not for long. Not for long. Dark to light, remember. Making the earth great again. This is really bad, but I'm going to have to go and warm this up. This is really naughty, I know. I'm going to do it anyway. That was a bit naughty, but there. Gotta run or behave all day. Miss my appointment. I sage the house. Like holding its loved ones to help it cross there needs to be because it was trapped. Oh, oops. Sage the house. I've actually, yeah. I was saying to someone today that I do sage the house because I feel good energy in this house. But I do sage the house. I hate the smell of it. I really do hate the smell of it. But remember, those entities get stuck as well. Yeah. I was just saying to someone today, I was saying to Tapper, because he said he's seen things. I said, energies reside even when people die and stuff, and they can get stuck. I do believe some people can help them, and maybe they're, I don't know if it's the people who see them sort of things, you're the ones who are supposed to help. I don't know. I don't know how, I've seen videos on how you set them free in love and just tell them, I don't know, but yeah. Thanks, T. See you later, but I do sage the house every now and again, but I absolutely hate the smell of sage. But it's nice to go around your house and just, I think I just say something as I go around wafting about. Do you know, funny enough, I'm glad you brought that up, because today I was feeling, like I said, I was feeling a bit cacky at weekend, a bit moody, a bit that and everything, and I think it's because I was eating lots of bread, and I was saying about wheat, what David Wilcox was saying about wheat and refined sugar can make you moody, it makes you fat, keeps weight on you, makes you moody and miserable, and I felt like that. Also, a few other things, but I started moving things around in the house. I've moved my table up more here, so I've got room here. I've been trying to get rid of, what's the saying, energy goes where energy flows. Having a more flowing, not that my house isn't flowing, but having a more flowing energy, for energy to flow around your house. And also, I do believe this big thing and this lovely thing over here, this is what I'm trying to get more of. That's why I said I brought myself a new plant. I've got a bonsai upstairs, a tiny little one. It only cost £5, but it'll get bigger. My dad used to have bonsais. Waxman, he's not in tonight, but he might be listening. This one's a really big one for £10, and I've treated it for an early Valentine's present to myself. I love orchids. I'd rather have, if I had a fella, I'd rather have a plant than a bunch of flowers, because they live longer, and these live all the time. The flowers drop off, they come back after a while. All my orchids I've had some for a couple of years, and they all grow back. And these are gorgeous because my favourite colour is pink, well, pink and peach, and I just thought, these gorgeous. I want loads of orchids around my house. I want loads of plants around my house because it just looks gorgeous, and plants are, this is another form of medicine. The more plants you can get around your house, you know, make sure you're looking after them, watering them. Because I said to someone today, like, oh, you know, when you say some things, I'm like, I know, you've got a truth for girls on you. What we're going on about, I don't know. It's because have a house. Your home should be somewhere where you want to escape to, not escape from. Yes, it's lovely going on holidays and all that, but that's because you're trying to escape. Why not have a home full of love, full of plants and stuff, bringing nature inside, especially if you haven't got a big garden or you live in an apartment or a flat, is make your home bright, colourful, something that makes you smile when you wake up, something that you want to escape to. You can't wait to get home to from work. If work's a bit, you know, outside there in the 3D, something that you can't wait to get home to. Like them pictures behind me, I didn't paint them, these grey ones. My mum got them ages ago, like grey, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to paint over them. I'm going to put loads of colourful, bright something or other over it. I want big, bright pictures, colourful pictures all over the wall, which I'll probably end up painting myself. But I just want, that's why I like white walls and just colour. Bright colour everywhere, because colour stands off white walls and then you can change it up. But I do believe in that. I believe, we know plants are a form of medicine, herbs and that, but having pretty plants and flowers, make it like a jungle. Now I'm going to show you something. The woman, I don't know who said, they could be on here now, but I actually knew about this woman, but I've subscribed to that many people, I don't know who I watch. I'm going to show you the jungle in New York, if you haven't seen it, in someone's apartment. Some people might think, oh my God, that's too much. I'm like, whoa, I'd love that. My mum would go mad, like, but it's not up to my mum, is it? But I was like, wow. She must just feel like she's sat in nature every single day, even a bedroom everywhere. I'm going to show you my battery phone. Oh, it isn't looking good. I stick crystals in mine as well. Spray it with a bit of water, look up how to feed it properly, send it love, vibration to it, but believe it. And play Mozart, apparently, music to it. Especially play any music to it in 432 hertz. That's what I've done before. So let me see if I can find this, because I'm going soon. This, some people might know of it. I can't remember what her name is, but I will find her. I will find this channel. Actually, I think I've sent it to a friend, so let me go over to that and I will find it quicker. Not that one, not that one. Grow in a jungle in New York, okay? So let's grow the jungle. Are you ready? Are you ready for this, people? You might not have seen it.
I think my friends and strangers alike, like they come into my house and they don't even say anything at first. It's just kind of like the jaw drops.
Woo!
Hey there, welcome to my apartment.
This is Summer, an environmentalist, model and author who has over 500 plants in her Brooklyn apartment.
So when people come into the house, I like this element of feeling like they're walking through a forest. My friends would always get like whacked in the face with a branch, but I was like, that's the point, you're like walking through the forest.
Over the past 6 years, she has amassed a staggering collection of indoor plants.
So many different types of plants. I would say that this is a borderline obsession. So this is my kitchen space, and I love it because I love the green on the walls and the green plants.
How good would you feel?
This is kind of a cool plant. It's called a toothache plant, and if you eat this, it's kind of like getting a shot of Novocaine, of like work/sleep. This is the first plant that started it all. This is my fiddly fig. And I grew up in the country, so it's so natural for me to have like plants in my life. In fact, like I think it's so unnatural not to have plants. In August, I converted this from a closet to a kitchen grow garden. So I have
actually changed.
And talked about like.
I'll tell you what she's called.
And wouldn't you know that plants do have a preference for different kinds of music?
Yeah, different kinds of music. They have a preference for different kinds of music because it's a frequency. So she's called. Let me see if I can find it. She has a channel and you can go over and watch loads of different things over there. I will jump in chat in a minute. Summer Ray Oak. So it's Summer. Oh no, is it Rayanne? Sorry. Summer Rayne and then Oaks Oakes. But she did. I'll jump in chat in a minute. She did one. She has changed over her apartment. It's just beautiful. How good would it make you feel walking in your apartment or house that looks like you're outside? She's even got a hammock. Oh, hang on a minute.
There was a giant hole. So this is my dining room, and we have some changes here. So I actually got a heater in the back over here. So I have to be careful about plants. Philodendron got really, really long.
I want some hanging plants.
Trying to put a little bit more soil. So here I have some moss growing in an oil jar, and I have some of these. Repainted it and kind of put it up here. And this is an...
So you can have a garden in your house.
Notice that I have some philodendrons and aglaonemas growing up onto my post right here.
So a hammock.
Now, if you look in the distance, there's some new things that have been happening in this area. And I have to say, I'm very thankful that I have a large area here because during the construction, if you can imagine, I moved all of my plants from my window.
She just has plants everywhere, so you can go over and enjoy that if you want to go and check out, you know,
4 feet high, and now
the jungle.
You know, you can imagine it's 10-foot high ceilings.
That's in
here,
an
so
apartment.
It's about 14 feet high at this stage. And how did I get it so big? Well, one thing I think is that I give it light. So
she gives it light and plays music. Can you imagine? I don't mean you're going to go to that extravagance, you might, but I just want loads of plants and flowers in the house. Instead of having ornaments, just having flowers because, medicine people. Bringing nature inside. If you haven't got a garden, you can still enjoy it inside. She lives in an apartment in New York. So she's got some great ideas. So go over to that channel. Expensive, but you don't have to get the big plants. You could have lots of flowers and different things. You can still make it look more plantified, if you know what I'm saying. But I'll just show you the channel again so you can go and Summer, is it Ryan Oaks? You'll find her anyway. But it's just great. Kind of looks like a glass ceiling in a home. No, I think she had high up, she had it all redone as well and walls knocked out, but she had it everywhere. She had it in her bedroom, she had it in the kitchen, she had it in the bathroom, but everywhere was just like in a jungle, you know, like, be like coming home from work, walking into a forest. It was just like, can you imagine how relaxing it is? She had a hammock where she reads, plants around her. She's even painted the walls green, so obviously it looks more green. But I'm not saying do that, but I just want more. I want lots more orchids because they're beautiful anyway, and a lot more plants, big ones. You know, I saw a coconut one or something today in Morrison's. I was like, oh, I'd have to carry that home. Done video, dolly. All right, I'll have a look. But that's just me. That's what I want because it just feels a bit. I have got a garden, but bringing nature inside as well. And then when you listen to things like this, just before I go over to Dave's video of the orbs, when I was cleaning this morning, talking about getting rid of stuff and getting rid of stale energy, that's what I was talking about, getting rid of stale energy as well, because that resides, if you've been a bit moody and you've had a bit of a moody week or a couple of days, sage the place, put positive, get that stale energy out, it resides, it's awful. That's what I was doing today. But when you're cleaning, I was listening to this music because this is very gorgeous and imagine having loads of plants in your house and listening to this, because I was painting this morning listening to this after cleaning, and I forgot where I was, and I felt like I remember having a conversation with myself thinking I must see where that bird is. I thought, what are you going on about? You're in the house. But I was listening to this. I had that on in the background. Birds singing. Sick of hearing that. Yeah, they're all your meds in one. You've got bird song, plants, music, ba-boom. All together. Not that. And this one I think I was listening to as well. Bird song, meditation in 432 hertz. I had that on in the background. I did think I was in a forest. And now I'm shining even more. But you probably can't see. There it is. Can you see, people? Oh. You can see it here. See the sparkles on my thumb? Middle of my palm. I'll have a look. Right, Dave, if you put it up. Maybe they're not letting you put it up. I'm sparkling because I'm vibrating with the happiness of plants and birds and everything. Let me have a look, Dave. No, it's not there. They're not letting you put it up. Oh. No, it's not there, Dave. No. Ring finger has sparkling. What, yours or mine? You can see it. It's in a certain light. If you look round here, there it is. That's not glitter, people. That's under my skin. Can you see it? Oh, it's letting us show it this time. See it? I seem to get it more in this hand. I've got it on that hand, but you can do that. You see it? Oh, trying to catch it in a certain light is so hard. I do this every time. I can never catch it properly. Oh, I saw it then. It's a pain, you know what I mean, if you see it yourself, but it's so hard to get. See if I can get it one more time. I'm looking around here. No, I can't. See you again in a bit. I'm like, oh. But I do believe that with getting stale energy out of your house. So if that's what's been bugging me as well. I had a load of stuff in the corner, in this corner here. It has got a bag there with some toys in it because I was supposed to be taking it to the charity shop today, but I forgot. So I'm going to take it tomorrow. But you see that pink chair there? It was full of Finn's toys just sort of shoved in the corner. And it was getting on my nerves and I thought that it's making me like, ooh. So I got rid of him, put him in his bedroom, said you can have one of two things downstairs or you play in your bedroom. I was just trying to get rid of stuff. You know, stuff that you have and you think, just get rid of it. Let the energy flow around your house. And then I felt a lot better. Don't let the cabal know that. I know. Well, I think there's too many people that'll be, like, shining. Dave's video is... Oh, it's up now? Okay, let me have a look. What do you mean, me or Dave's video? I know. Don't be unfair. Dave. Oh, it's up. Right, let's see. I don't know what's on this, so... Oh, is that it there? Is that it there? I'm sorry. Is it the right way up? No, is it why I was talking? Oh, hang on, I've got a torch on my face. Right. Oh, I've seen it. They start coming now whenever. talking. Oh, look at them. Oh, yeah. That's not dust. Wow. Can everyone see it? Because you can go over to Dave Maud's channel anyway and check it out. Because it might be reflecting off my phone. Oh, Dave, they're good videos. How does it... Did you answer before? How do you feel when it's there? Because obviously you're not scared. So obviously it's a good feeling, you know, that the energy. I sand mine down. There's a good video, Dave. You've got they had Tapper's pictures at the beginning, which were brilliant. Funny enough, it was right in the garden, like you said, with the lady who passed away, and then that as well. But I think you said, Dave, did I ask you earlier on, did I say how long you've been seeing him, and you said for 10 years? Because I thought it was just recently with everything. Or has it just got more... Do you see them more now? Did you see them now and again before, or has it always been like that? It was a good video. I feel them. Oh, you feel them, and then I see them. It's all my dogs and family. Yeah. See, I should ask for my nana, because my nana... what I did when my nana passed is people, I don't know if anyone remembers on my channel, I've talked about pebbles were on the, I heard like pebbles on the floor, but there was no pebbles on the floor. And do you remember when I was talking ages ago, I don't know if anyone was on then, when my picture fell off the wall? And I was like, what was that? And everyone thought it was a burglary or something, and it was like picture falling off the wall, and the picture said something about life, and I was like, no way. This picture up here, my nana, and this fell out of the bookcase today, but that was my nana. That was a funeral thing. She had really, really white hair, and that was my nana with my granddad when they were younger, 18, when they first started courting. So I don't know if you have to ask, or because I do feel a presence sometimes, I think, and the time when the energy, it felt like, it sounded like pebbles dropped on the floor, I was like, I think that's my nana. And then my sister told me she heard pebbles at her house, like they were dropping on the floor, and her partner heard them, but the thing was they had a carpet. When you looked on the floor, there was nothing there. So to me, it was like a message saying, hi. What do you mean, nice bed sheets? What are bed sheets? Oh, you're talking to Dave with his Union Jack. Yeah, great. I thought you meant my curtains. I thought, oh, I got a curtain. So yeah, wish it was 80s, 90s again. Good old days. I know. Yeah, the good old days. 80s and 90s were brilliant. Never saw an orb, only UFO. Yeah, because I mean, these things that they say UFOs are orb shaped, so it's all connected if the light beams, like, oh, you know, energy. I can also smell a perfume. Yeah, they say that, smells and stuff like that. Yeah, I was born in 91. Ah, you're a young one then. 1977. Where is my piece of paper? So let me move my plant out the way before it falls. But yeah, maybe it's because I felt some things before but not really looked anywhere. Because some, do you always see them at night, or do you see them in the day? I have a son born in that. Oh, do you? Same age as me. All the time, night and day. Oh, yeah. What, more at night or the same or? Do they sort of follow you about? Like if you were in your bedroom, they'll be there. If you went to the front room, would they go there? If you were in the kitchen, or do they seem to congregate? Like they have an energy more in a certain area. I've heard some people say that before. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. And it's funny as well because I like drawing and sketching and arty stuff, and my granddad did as well. He was a bit arty-farty. And my nana liked gardening, so I think that's the way maybe I'll connect with that, with flowers, and trying to sort my garden out this year again, and she loved that. And we still got our ashes actually, and we was going to get like a fruit tree or something so I can plant it in one of them big bucket things and put her ashes in there because she loved gardening, and I'll always have a piece for if I moved anywhere. I could take the tree with me, you know, if I keep it smaller and take it with me. Yeah, they pass through me. I feel their energy. Do you? Do they? Oh, I had a good crop in the garden. I grew sweet corn, tomatoes, potatoes, which my son loved digging up, and I was just testing out, and they did all right. So I'm going to try more this year. I'm going to get some strawberries in and stuff. But I love growing flowers as well because you can cut them and put them in your house. You don't have to go out and buy them. So, but yeah. Yeah, I want to get them like the big bucket things you can get, do the spuds in there because it's a bit easier. But yeah, Dave, have you got any advice of, do you think there's advice of seeing orbs, or do you think it's just, I do believe people have to be in tune with them and we're all in tune with different things, but do you ask? Can you see them more if you switch your phone? Do you just catch them on your phone camera? Oh. See, I've done the thing where we had a picture taken of me and my sister, and I had a feeling my granddad was there, and I said, I know he's here. Someone took a picture, and there was an orb like here between me and my sister, so I knew, I had that feeling that that was my granddad at the time, and I said, he's with us. And then when I saw, we didn't know, obviously, when we look back on the pictures, everyone say it's dust, it's this, that, and the other. There was no other orb on any of the pictures with all my friends, just the picture of me and my sister when I said it, and that's where the orb was. And I wish I knew who had that picture. Might have to look for it actually. I know it's somewhere. That photograph, if I can find it, I'll show you. Actually, it might be down here. Just let me have a quick look. If I want to show you any pictures, but just let me have a quick look. Could be in one of these. Quick nosy. Just having a quick nosy just to see. If anyone wants to see me as a little girl when I lived in Germany, that was me. Sorry, I've just found pictures of me and my sister, and yeah, looking like a boy, but that was me, little baby. £5, £4, £3, can't remember, we were premature. Little girl, that was me. You look like Finn, do you think I look like Finn? My nana, who I was talking about, we had a close relationship. This was me and my nana when obviously I was a little girl. Look at both of our faces. So, yeah. Oh. And me a little bit older. I don't know. Let's see if I can find these pictures. I'll just check this book again because I thought they were in this book. Thanks. I haven't looked at these for years, but don't think it's in here. No. I will have to try and find it. Unless it's in this big one. Well, I don't think it is. Ugh. I don't think it's in this one. Because this is a book I put together of my son when he was a baby. My eldest one, who looks like Finn. Is it? See, this is my eldest, but he looks like my youngest, and they're not the same dad. It's quite funny. You see, he actually looks the spit of my youngest. This looks like my youngest, but that's when he was little. But the picture of me, if I find the picture, I'm trying to think what album it was in, of me and my sister when the orb was behind us. I will show you in a minute. I don't know where it is right now. So, I will find it. We are lucky. We hold photographs. That's why sometimes I don't like it, you know, when people hold photographs on computers, because if they ever went down, I mean, it's all funky and trendy, but if it all went down, you wouldn't have them pictures anymore. What are you doing? Oh, I was just looking for a picture, but I can't seem to find the right, photo album of me and my sister when I was 30. I'm just having flashbacks. It was in a little... I know where it might be. Let's just go on a hunt upstairs before I go. So if I find this picture, I can show you. It was an orb of me and my sister when I was 30. I was going to go upstairs. I think it's upstairs. And I was thinking about my granddad and I knew he was there. And then when the picture was taken, when we looked back after, we didn't know the orb was behind us. So I was going upstairs. Let me just see. I have to sit down on the floor a minute. Aha, I think I found it. Hang on. Is this it? Nope. Right. Is this it? When you haven't found things for ages and you're like, I don't know what's in here. Right, I'm going to have to put you up to the ceiling in a minute. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Oh, hang on. I found it. I know it's this album. Right, let's go downstairs. Right. I found it. Oh, I think I found it. Let's go back downstairs. I think battery's going to run out, so I shall do this quickly. Oh, my knees. Right, I think I found it. This will be a laugh. Because I haven't seen these pictures for ages. I think I found it. Are you ready? I think I found it. Well, I'll show you. Think. Oh, pictures falling out. Oh. So, well, let me see. I think it's in this book. I'm saying this, it's probably not. Sure it is. Or maybe it's not. Don't know. No, I'm lying. Oh, do you know, maybe it's in this tin. It was in a I remember when it was in a tiny little book. I will find it. I will promise I'll try and find it. Let me see. It's not these. It's not these. Well, that was me and my sister when we were younger. This was me and my sister when I was about late 20s, 30s. My sister, me, my mum. You want to see a picture of my mum? In the 70s, when she had a big curly mop. You ready for this? Short hair. Don't tell her I showed you. You ready? My mum. She looked nice. My mother. Don't tell her I showed you. In the 70s, with a bit of an afro going. Yeah. Yeah, she was a stunning lady. She still is. I've just found a picture of my granddad. Oh my god. I didn't know this was in here. My mum's dad. Oh, and my nana. What else have we got? Da-da-da-da. Me. They're not real glasses, by the way. Oh, this was a picture, Dave. I was trying to find this. I'm looking really not happy on this picture because I think I was like, do we really have to be here? We used to go to a country western thing with my granddad and we had to dress up as Indians, you know, the Indian thing. It's hilarious looking back at old pictures. Me. Don't think these are in here. What is in here? Nothing. Me and my sister. Sister with a little short haircut. I think that was it, but I promise if I find this little, I will find it, this little photo album, I will show you the orb because that's what I'm looking for now. It's because I'm looking for it, I can't find it. When I won't think about it, I'll find it. Yeah, we had a happy childhood. My mum used to go on about cleaning then and everything, but yeah, we did. We did. And I was very close with my nana. I was close with my other nana, but I was very close with my mum's mum, just because we used to spend a lot of time at her house in the holidays. You know, the 6 weeks holidays, summer holidays in the UK. We always used to have to go to her house for the 6 weeks. And when she moved to Wales, we had to go to Wales for 6 weeks. So obviously, used to see a lot of her. So yeah, but I'm not going to think about where that photo album is. I'll find it. I know it's in a little. Just let me check one more time. It's not down here. No. But I just thought I'd show you that before we go. So I'm going to go because I've gone all hot and bothered now and everything. And I'll try and find that. Oh, you're off to Wales next week, are you? Hi. Well, all right. I don't know where that is. So, yeah, so I'll be back on tomorrow doing the art. So I won't really be talking about, well, not that I've been really talking about QAnon things, but yes, I'll be showing you what I've been up to. Hopefully a few bits to show. I'll be doing a chat and then I'll be collaging. So if anyone wants to join in with collaging, I think I'll be collaging in, what book will I be collaging in? And I think what I'm going to do is every Friday, unless I'm doing something, going out or something like that, I'm going to give you a task to do. I won't know, but obviously you can send me pictures to my email and I can show them on here. So I will give that out on Friday, if you don't already know it, to do some, what am I lying for? I'm not going to do it in this book. I'm going to do it in my pink book. You know, colours and things to do, or pictures that we can come up to do together. Obviously, while you sat watching, give you ideas to do, you know, the collaging pictures. So I'm going to be doing a collage picture tomorrow. I don't know what of, we'll just see what happens. I'm talking a bit on art and stuff, and anything that I've made or in the process of making, I shall show you all tomorrow. So that will be, I've got to try and stitch this on, you see. It is, Janine.Flannery 77@gmail.com. So I will write it in tomorrow. And what I'm going to try and do as well is I'm going to try and, I was going to paint on here, but I really can't be bothered because it's just going to take me time. So I did this ages ago, and it was on a book, and I ripped it off. So I'm going to try and, well, I'm not going to try. I'm going to do it. I'm going to sew this onto this top, and this is what I'll wear on Fridays because it's Follow Your Art, and that's what I'm going to call the Friday chat, Follow Your Art. So really, it's an art chatty thing, arting on Fridays, not really the other stuff, because I know there's some people that aren't into the conspiracy stuff or any of the spiritual stuff at all, and they just want to see the art things. So that's what I'm going to try and keep my mouth shut. And if anyone is jumping in, shouting out about different things, have you heard this and that, and you're realising that I'm not talking about it, it's because this is what I'll be doing on a Friday. Okay, so I'm waffling on again. So I'm going to see you tomorrow with Follow Your Art. Follow your heart, follow your art. I've called it Follow Your Art. Do you remember Tony Hart? What was it called, that? Heartbeat? No, no, it wasn't Heartbeat. What was it called? Yeah, I did it ages ago. I did it last year. I was doing a bit of art stuff, and I was going to call it Follow Your Art. So that's what it's called. Heartbeat. Oh yeah, Heartbeat. Sorry. Heartbeat. So I'm going to stitch it on there, and that'll be my top for Fridays. So, really, I'm going to switch the eating off. It was cold and boiling now. So, yeah. What we all saying before we go? Oh, someone did. Yeah, but the thing is with my emails, everyone goes, did you get the email? Did you get the email? I don't get it. I have to look in spam, then I have to look at something else, and I don't know why, but I can never find people's. It takes me ages to find them, and it always goes to spam, and they're not in there all the time, so it's really, and I get that much junk mail and everything, it's a pain. So I'll try and check again. You might have to put comments of what your thing is, and I might have to look at the name and go through it, because that's the only way I can do it. My age now, everybody knows my age, 41. When's your birthday? The 20th of February. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, 42 I'll be. Be proud of your age. And by the way, I was saying to someone today, my greys are coming through, and they said, I can't see him. You can. I know it doesn't look much on here, but there's actually I don't know if I can show you. And I was saying to someone today, what if your hair was meant to be grey all along? What if it's crystalline hair? Do you know what I mean? I really like messing about, but you're not going to be able to see in this light. You can't see in this light anyway. But I have a lot of it. So, oh, Dave, by the way, I bought some, I know about oils and stuff, but I bought some black oil. What oil did you say? I know oil's good for your hair anyway. I used to use an Indian oil thing on it. Not that oil, but a different one. So, yeah, I need to start massaging that in. But I'm going to try my hardest now to let the grey come in and let it all. But yeah, black seed oil. I got some today. Bottle's that big. Box was this big. And I thought, well, that's a waste of paper, isn't it? Cumin black. I'm just gonna try and let it grow in. Be a bit witchy, wouldn't it? So yeah, we will see. But I used to do it where, ladies, if you massage oil in, what I used to do at night like this, massage it in, lie on your bed, let your head hang off for 4 minutes, get up slowly, letting the blood rush to your head stimulates your helps your hair grow faster. So yeah. But mine's growing now because I don't go to the hairdressers, I just cut it myself. So I've just turned 49. It's not embarrassing, great. Mine's been, I know you can't really see it, but it has got loads in it. And it's not embarrassing though, it is beautiful. And I've said there's women on Pinterest, Instagram, oh my God, the hair is absolutely gorgeous. But you have to wear makeup, ladies, because it can wash you out, but it looks beautiful. And a lot of young girls are getting the hair that way. You've just got, it's because you're not used to it. It's that thing again. You can see it coming in here. See all this? This is great, but I'm going to try because, like I said, I just can't be bothered dyeing it. It's chemicals. I'm still blonde with a bit of grey. Men look great with grey hair because they always say silver fox, but women do as well. I'm going to prove it. I'm going to find a picture. I know I was trying to show this ages ago, but I just think it looks beautiful. If you can carry it off. Let me see if I can find some pictures. Let's see. Oh, the new bluey greyish colour. Yeah, this woman. See this woman, some people don't like it. She's growing her hair out so it does look really weird. She's all grey here and it's all dark like mine at the end because she's growing, obviously she used to dye it, she's growing it all out so it looks two-tone. But I think she looks better with the grey hair than she actually looks better with the dark. You might not think so, but I do. I think that, compared to that black hair, looks nicer. There's loads of people. See her dark at the bottom because she's growing it all out. She's got black streaks in here. Beautiful. They say it makes you look younger than dyeing your hair because you have all light around your face. My nana's hair was white, it reflects off your face, making your face look lighter and brighter and younger. So I get that. This lady, curly grey hair. Some people might not like it. I think it is beautiful. And they're wearing it proud and showing people that we're made to feel old when it's not. It's not. Let's see if I can find any more people. This girl here, she's younger, but I love her hair. She's grown it out grey. I prefer it silver. I think it's beautiful. But we're made to think that, oh, you're getting older. Well, there's lots of people who dye the hair younger. They're actually younger, started at school, started in the 20s. Doesn't mean you're old. Beautiful. So I want to try and do it so I can show people that you can do it. I'm not saying it'll suit me. I hope it will. But I guess the only way I'm going to do it is if I actually do it. We see it as old because that's what we're told. It's old, but no. See this girl here, right? Watch this. She's got blonde hair. She grows her grey out. I think she looks beautiful with grey hair. This is her now. That was her before. Oh, yeah, she was beautiful there, but she's still beautiful with grey, natural grey hair, white hair. If men can have it, so can women. You've got to break. I mean, look at this woman. I know she's got all the makeup on, I think she looks beautiful, but look at that hair. Yeah. So it's just that in between stage. But I guess I could mess with my hair and hide it. So yeah. So I'm gonna go because I'm starting to waffle. So anyway, I'm gonna go because I'm gonna get a drink. I might read another section of the mysteries of what was it? This thing. Out of This World, Mysteries of Mind, Space and Time. Me get older, but I still do believe we were meant to live longer than we do, but we've been cut off to certain things, and it is a mindset. And if you think you're old and you think you're doom and gloom because you're getting older and oh, woe is me, it's that negative thinking. You've got to think young, be young, act young. Age is a number. It just doesn't matter, and look after yourself. So, how are you doing that without die? What do you mean? Doing what without die? What? What do you mean? How am I doing it without die? Stay away from 20. Oh, you killed it. Yeah. Other way around, same thing as well. Oh, I was hoping you would show my pic. Why have you got a pic? Is it in your email? I'm just absolutely rubbish, honestly. I'm going horizontal, not vertically. How can colour hair? Yeah. Colour your hair. I'm not going to colour it. I'm just going to let I don't know what you mean. I'm just going to let the grey come out and leave it. So it'll be dark at the bottom, grey at the top till it all comes through and mixes in and whatever. Is that what you mean, Tapper, before we go? You've just sent it. I'm honest to God, I'm rubbish. Hang on, let me have a quick look before we go. Yeah, I will show everybody. You and your brother. Ah. Which one? The one with the tash? Here is Tapper and his brother, but I don't know which is what. Who's who? Oh, hi, Fifth World. I'm going now, but yeah. No, the other. What, this? The one with the tash? Oh, is this you? Oh yeah, you said you had blonde hair, didn't you? And that's your brother. That's a great picture. Look at that tash. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was just showing some photographs, Fifth World, of me when I was younger. I was trying to find a picture with an orb in it. I know it's somewhere and I will find it, but I'll have to have a look. But tomorrow it's art day, so that's what we're doing tomorrow. I'm going to go now because I'm getting a bit tired. So yeah, if you want to join in tomorrow, follow your art. I'll be doing that tomorrow, so it won't be really any other chat apart from arty chat tomorrow. And collaging. So I'll probably do a bit of chat and then I'll turn the camera and do a bit of collaging, and then I'll tell you what collage I'm going to do the week after if you want to join in. Do you like a moustache? If you like one. Oh. Dan watching now, did you see Blue UFO? See my last called? I will, I'll go and have a look. Look forward to drawing Stickmen. Dave. Well, anyway, I'll see you all tomorrow.